All right, man. Let's get. Man, I got so much to talk about. I should have been, did this before it's getting late. But I'm gonna try to chop up in about 10 minute sessions. Cause I know y'all ain't gonna look at no 30-minute video. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to make it 5 to 10 minutes. And then post it or whatever. So this I got something on my mind. This is gonna be about the Pac-12. The Pac-12 balling this year. You know what I'm saying? It's fun to watch the Pac-12. And it's sad it's coming to an end. I wish they would stay where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Because the Pac-12 loaded with quarterbacks, man. Like, even when, USC got Caleb Williams coming in, and then Washington probably going to get somebody like Malik Murphy from the portal if Florida State don't get him. You know what I'm saying? You got Jaden Rashad at Arizona State. You got Dante Moore at UCLA, who I said was going to be a baller, before the season started. I mean, we watched the All-American Bowl, dude was dotting up. I don't think he just needed few wide receivers, few Ohio State wide receivers from the portals, and he gonna be, in Heisman finalists next year or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like Bo Nix and all these quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? It's fun to watch it, but I've been wanting to say this for a while. Like looking at the schedule and looking how it is. You know what I'm saying? There will be no Pac-12 teams in the playoffs. It's sad to say it because I hate to say it, but and it is sad because, bro, this the year would be nice to have a 12-team playoff. But I repeat, it will be no Pac-12 teams in the playoffs unless something dramatic happen. Like, let's say, how Cam Rising hurt for Utah. You know what I'm saying? Let's say, Caleb Williams get hurt. I hope, and I'm just saying, I hope it don't. Like, I don't want to wish injuries on nobody. But I'm just saying, this is the only way, a team would get in the playoffs from the Pac-12 is if a team just don't be healthy, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, they all even. Like, when you think about it, all the top three teams, Oregon, Utah, and USC, all of them even. It's just, they all got their own thing, strength and weakness. Let's say, USC, out of the three, got the best offense, but he also got the worst defense. In Oregon, they got the best defense, but you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I forgot about Washington. You know what I'm saying? I can't add. So, you know what I'm saying? All them four, Oregon, Utah, which I think Utah done for. Because even when Cam Rising do come back, he's going to get rusty. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be rusty, and Utah ain't got no playmakers like that to just get him back going. Like, they don't have no elite wide receiver like Washington and Oregon and USC do. Just facts. Like, I'm gonna just go with breakdown. Okay, out of the four, I'm doing that. Oregon, Utah, USC and Washington. Utah got the worst passing game, worst receiving game, I say. You know what I'm saying? But they probably got the best defense. Then you got Oregon and Washington. This is a mixture of both. You know what I'm saying? Oregon got probably the best O-line. Oregon got the best O-line and probably best D-line. Washington up there too. Washington got some good pass rushers. So, you know what I'm saying? But and UCLA got some good pass rushers too. But I'm just talking about the four. And then, Bo Nix is playing good. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, USC got the most explosive offense. With Caleb Williams. I mean, Washington up there too. They got the two best offenses in the Pac-12. You know what I'm saying? But Oregon is right there. You know what I'm saying? They got the, a top three offense and a top two defense. Then Washington, they got a top two offense and a top three defense too. But Utah got the worst offense, but probably a top three, but probably the best defense. You know what I'm saying? So it's and USC got the best offense, but probably the worst defense. But USC also got the most talent. So, and then you sprinkle in Washington State, which is, they ain't no pushover with Cam Ward, man. Cam Ward, if you come up slacking, he can go pound for pound with you. You know what I'm saying? He can catch you off guard. he's a good quarterback. Like, he's a good collegiate quarterback. I mean, he's not gonna be a high round pick. You know, probably gonna be a 7th round pick in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? 6th, 7th round pick. But we talking about college. All that don't matter. We talking about college. You know what I'm saying? And then you got DJU, Oregon State. You know, if your defense sleeping, he can light you on fire too. And Oregon State defense solid. You know what I'm saying? So, and all that, and then you got UCLA, who got a solid defense, well, some good edge rushers. And, you know, a young quarterback, but he growing into his own. And by week 9 and week 10, if you play UCLA, they could upset you. So, I mean, Stanford, Cal, and you know what I'm saying, and Arizona State, they all out of conversation. You know, I ain't, you know what I'm saying, they what it is, you know, in Arizona, you know, all them out of conversation. But I'm just speaking on, like, teams with a good chance. And none of them going to make the playoffs. It's just sad to see that the Pac-12 would not make the playoffs unless something dramatic changes, or the teams like that's playing or just overrated. You know what I'm saying? Like the first 3 or 4 weeks, you know, everybody overreact and look at stats like the Ole Miss Alabama game. Yeah, everybody was saying how Ole Miss had the best offense. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, when you dropping 67 points in stat pattern, your offense gonna look better than it actually is. You know what I'm saying? But either way, like when Oregon dropped like 81 points on Portland State or something like that, I mean, that helped tremendously. And then, you know, Colorado, what they did to Colorado, you know what I'm saying? Oregon stats wise probably got a number 1 offense, a number 2 offense right now, top 3 offense, I don't know. But either way, it's tough to say, man. Pac-12 gonna just all eliminate itself, man. And you're gonna have like 3 or 4, 5 Pac-12 teams playing for a New Year's 6 game. I mean, you might, it's crazy to say, who would have thought that the Pac-12 might have 4 teams finish in the top 10. Like, USC might finish 6. You know, I'll say 3, because it's gonna be hard to do 4. I'm gonna say they might have 4 Pac-12 teams finish in the top 15. That's more right. That's more fair. Because, you know, you still got Michigan, Penn State, you know what I'm saying, Florida State, and you know, Georgia, and you know, Alabama, and USC. Then you got Washington, Oregon, and you know what I'm saying, you still got a lot of teams taking up a lot of space. So, but I'm gonna say the Pac-12 might have 4 teams in the top 15. You know what I'm saying, when it's all said and done, unless something dramatically changes. And that's crazy to say. But yeah, I kept it on 10 minutes, thankfully. You know. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. I mean, everybody's saying like USC gonna make the playoffs and Washington gonna make the playoffs versus Georgia, play Georgia in the semifinals, and USC. And I just don't see it. Like I said, unless something happens, like an injury or a team just ain't as good as the first 3 to 4 weeks they getting proclaimed to be, I just don't see no Pac-12 team make the playoffs until USC just gels all together and they go undefeated or something. Or they lose 1 game and then still win the Pac-12. That's the only way. You know what I'm saying? Or Washington really is that good. Because, I mean, just off this season, you know, Washington looking the best. But we don't know. Like, we gonna see when they get in conference play. You know what I'm saying? And Colorado got USC. And you know, and from a little stuff, I don't know if they holding back. But if USC play like they did versus Stanford, Colorado might upset them. But y'all, I'm gonna get up out of here. Let me know what y'all think. Try to go on to the next video.